In the shadowy corners of our mind, where emotions and reason intertwine, lies the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. This philosophy, a beacon through the ages, guides us not only through the tumult of life's challenges, but also through the intricate dance of human relationships. Today, we venture into the realm of love and companionship, guided by the Stoic sages of old, to uncover what smart men should avoid in their dealings with women. As we peel back the layers of interaction, the echoes of Zeno, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius whisper to us through the ages, urging wisdom, courage, and temperance. What missteps should a wise man avoid in the pursuit of harmony and understanding? What pitfalls lurk in the spaces between us, waiting to ensnare the unwary? Join me as we explore 9 crucial admonitions, 9 reflections in the Stoic mirror, that promise not just to preserve the peace, but to deepen the bonds of affection and respect. So, let us step cautiously yet confidently on this path, illuminated by the stark light of Stoic wisdom. For in understanding what not to do, we often find the most profound insights into what we must do. Avoid impulsive reactions. In the serene world of Stoicism, the emphasis is always on mastery over one's emotions, not through suppression, but through understanding and reasoned thought. Marcus Aurelius, a pillar of Stoic philosophy, counseled that we have the power to hold no opinion about a thing, and thereby be at peace. In relationships, this guidance becomes crucial. The Stoic practice of thoughtful response over emotional reaction helps us navigate the turbulent waters of interpersonal dynamics with grace and composure. The Stoic method: pause and reflect. When faced with a situation that triggers an emotional response, be it anger, frustration, or disappointment, a Stoic-inspired approach is to first pause. This momentary pause is not a sign of indecision, but a deliberate choice to engage the rational mind. By stepping back, we allow ourselves the space to reflect on the nature of our emotional response, its origins, and its validity. This pause can be the difference between a harsh word that wounds and a compassionate conversation that heals. Real-life example: the forgotten anniversary. Consider a common scenario. A man forgets a significant anniversary, and his partner reacts with hurt and disappointment. An impulsive reaction might lead him to defensively argue or dismiss her feelings, which only escalates the conflict. Instead, applying a Stoic approach, he might pause to understand his emotions and hers. Recognizing his oversight, he can acknowledge her feelings sincerely and discuss ways to make amends and avoid similar issues in the future. This thoughtful response opens the way for constructive dialogue and mutual understanding, rather than conflict. By adopting this Stoic practice, not only do we prevent many of the knee-jerk reactions that can damage relationships, but we also cultivate a deeper respect and understanding between partners. In the calm of considered response lies the strength of deep, enduring connections. Don't try to control their feelings. A central tenet of Stoicism teaches us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. Our reactions, our decisions, our judgments, these are under our influence. Conversely, the feelings of others, as much as we might wish to sway them, are not for us to command. This principle is especially pertinent in the realm of personal relationships, where the futile attempt to control a partner's emotions can lead to frustration and strife. Stoic wisdom: focus on what you can control. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, famously stated that we should concern ourselves only with what is within our power. This wisdom encourages us to focus on our own behaviors and responses, rather than attempting to direct how others feel. In the context of a relationship, This means fostering an environment of understanding and support, rather than trying to mold a partner's emotions to fit our expectations. The backfire of control. Trying to control a partner's emotions can often backfire, leading to resentment and a feeling of suffocation in the relationship. For instance, imagine a scenario where one partner is visibly upset about a personal setback. The other partner, uncomfortable with the display of sadness, might attempt to quickly fix the situation or dismiss the feelings as unimportant. This not only invalidates the first partner's emotional experience, but also can lead to a deeper rift between them, because the emotional support was missing when most needed. Instead of attempting to control or change how a partner feels, a Stoic approach advocates for acceptance and compassion. By accepting that we cannot and should not control another's emotions, we open the door to genuine understanding. We can offer support, listen actively, and provide comfort, but we must avoid the urge to manipulate or change their emotional state to suit our comfort levels. In this way, by focusing on what we can control, our actions and responses, we build a healthier, more resilient foundation for relationships. This not only honors the Stoic philosophy, but also respects the autonomy and emotional integrity of our partners, fostering a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding.
Never assume you understand completely. In the Stoic pursuit of wisdom, one must continually remind oneself of the limits of one's knowledge and the vastness of what remains unknown. This humble acceptance of our own limitations is crucial in personal relationships, particularly in communications with our partners. Assuming we fully understand our partners without thorough communication can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts that might have been easily avoided. The value of communication. Stoicism teaches us the value of clear and open communication as a path to true understanding. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, argued that while we are free to choose our responses, our assumptions often lead us astray. In relationships, it is easy to believe that we know our partners so well that their thoughts and feelings are transparent to us. However, such assumptions can be a great misstep, neglecting the complexities and growth that continuously shape an individual. The dangers of assumptions. Assuming knowledge without verification can lead to inappropriate reactions and decisions that do not align with the actual needs or feelings of our partners. For example, imagine a partner who seems unusually quiet and withdrawn. One might assume they need space and decide to avoid contact, when in actuality, they are silently hoping for support and connection during a difficult time. By making an assumption, the opportunity for deeper connection and support is missed. Stoic practice, keeping an open mind and learning. The Stoic approach involves maintaining an open mind and a commitment to ongoing learning within the relationship. This means actively asking questions, encouraging your partner to express their thoughts and feelings, and listening attentively without preconceptions. The practice of suspending immediate judgment and striving to learn from each interaction embodies the Stoic ideal of growth and wisdom. In adhering to these principles, we foster a relationship environment where both partners feel heard and understood. This not only prevents conflicts born of miscommunication but also enriches the relationship, allowing it to thrive on a foundation of mutual understanding and respect. Therefore, never assume you understand completely. Instead, continue to communicate, inquire, and learn from one another. This is the path to true understanding and a lasting partnership illuminated by the wisdom of Stoicism. Stoicism advocates for a life of virtue in which one's own needs are not overlooked in the pursuit of helping others. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, promotes the idea that caring for oneself is a duty equivalent to the duty one has to others. Neglecting personal well-being can lead to resentment, burnout, and a decrease in the ability to be present and supportive in relationships. Therefore, a Stoic finds virtue in maintaining their health, peace of mind, and emotional stability, as these are crucial for performing one's roles effectively within any relationship. The importance of self-awareness and internal harmony. Self-awareness is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Knowing oneself deeply, the strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears, allows for a life lived with intention and wisdom. This internal harmony is achieved through practices such as reflection, meditation, and honest self-assessment. It involves understanding one's capacities and limits, ensuring that while one is generous in their relationships, they do not compromise their own essential needs. For instance, consider a relationship where one partner consistently sacrifices their own needs for the sake of the other's happiness. Over time, this imbalance can lead to internal discord and unhappiness, which ultimately affects the relationship negatively. Stoicism would guide the individual to recognize the necessity of addressing their own needs and communicating them clearly, ensuring that self-sacrifice does not lead to self-neglect. Practical steps for maintaining balance. Regular self-reflection. Engage in daily or weekly practices of self-reflection to understand your needs and feelings. Communicate openly. Share your needs with your partner in a clear and honest manner to ensure mutual understanding and support. Set boundaries. Establish healthy boundaries that allow for personal growth and time, as well as shared experiences. By ensuring that you do not neglect your own needs, you embody the Stoic ideal of a well-balanced life. This balance not only allows you to be more present and supportive as a partner, but also ensures that the relationship is built on a foundation of mutual care and respect. Remember, in caring for yourself, you are not only honoring your own life but also enhancing your capacity to contribute positively to the lives of those around you. Avoid excessive praise or criticism. Stoicism advocates for moderation and equanimity in all aspects of life, including the way we communicate. This balanced approach is particularly important in relationships where the words we choose can significantly impact our interactions and the overall health of the partnership. Striving for a balance between praise and criticism is a reflection of the Stoic pursuit of equanimity in speech, ensuring that our expressions contribute to harmony rather than discord. Stoic equanimity in speech. Equanimity, a central Stoic virtue, involves maintaining a steady and balanced emotional state regardless of external circumstances. When applied to communication within relationships, it encourages us to avoid extremes. Excessive praise, while seemingly benign, can set unrealistic expectations and may come across as insincere or patronizing. On the other hand, excessive criticism can erode self-esteem and foster resentment. A Stoic aims to communicate honestly but with a mindfulness that preserves the dignity and respect of both partners. The effects of imbalance in addressing a partner. When one partner regularly showers the other with extravagant praise, it can create pressure to live up to an idealized image, potentially leading to anxiety and a sense of inadequacy when one inevitably falls short of these lofty expectations. Conversely, a relationship characterized by frequent criticism can become a breeding ground for insecurity and unhappiness, making it difficult for the criticized partner to feel valued or accepted. For instance, consider a couple where one partner often criticizes the other for their housekeeping habits. If these criticisms are not balanced with recognition of the partner's contributions in other areas, it can lead to a feeling of being undervalued and misunderstood, which might strain the relationship over time. Practicing balanced communication. Mindful speaking. Before speaking, consider whether your words are true, necessary, and kind. This reflective pause helps maintain a balanced approach. Constructive feedback: when criticism is necessary, frame it constructively. Focus on the specific behavior rather than the person and suggest ways to improve or solve the problem together. Genuine praise: offer praise when it is genuinely merited. Be specific about what you appreciate, which reinforces positive behaviors and qualities without overdoing it. By adhering to these Stoic principles of balanced communication, you cultivate a relationship where both partners feel seen, heard, and respected. This approach not only supports individual growth but also strengthens the bond between partners, fostering a healthy, resilient, and loving relationship.
Do not shy away from difficult conversations. In Stoicism, courage is not merely about bravery in physical endeavors, but also involves facing uncomfortable truths and engaging in challenging discussions. This aspect of courage is particularly vital in maintaining healthy, transparent relationships. Stoic philosophy encourages us to approach problems with a rational, open mind, recognizing that avoiding difficult conversations can lead to greater misunderstandings and resentments. Courage in facing uncomfortable truths. True courage in a Stoic sense involves confronting issues directly and constructively, even when it feels easier to avoid them. In relationships, this means addressing concerns and conflicts as they arise, rather than allowing them to fester. By courageously engaging in these difficult conversations, partners demonstrate a commitment to the relationship and to each other's well-being. The Stoic approach to problem-solving in relationships. Stoicism teaches us to approach problems with a focus on solutions that are within our control, grounded in reason and mutual respect. This approach begins with an honest assessment of the situation, devoid of emotional turmoil. It involves listening actively to your partner, understanding their perspective, and then jointly exploring resolutions that align with both partners' values and needs. For example, consider a scenario where financial stress is affecting a relationship. Avoiding this conversation can lead to increased anxiety and strain. However, a Stoic approach would encourage the partners to sit down and openly discuss their financial fears and responsibilities, outline their current realities, and collaboratively plan a way to manage their finances more effectively. Such a discussion, though difficult, can lead to practical solutions and a deeper sense of partnership. Practical tips for navigating difficult conversations. Prepare mentally. Reflect on the importance of the conversation and its potential benefits to the relationship. Approaching the discussion with a positive, constructive mindset can set the tone for a productive interaction. Use I statements. Communicate your feelings and thoughts without placing blame, using I statements to express how specific actions or situations make you feel. Listen actively. Give your partner your full attention, listen without interruption, and confirm your understanding of their points before responding. This shows respect and a genuine interest in their perspective. Seek common ground. Focus on finding solutions or compromises that address the concerns of both partners. This collaborative approach fosters a stronger bond and mutual respect. By not shying away from difficult conversations, you honor the Stoic virtues of courage and wisdom. This not only resolves immediate issues, but also strengthens the relationship over the long term, building a foundation of trust and open communication that can weather future challenges. In embracing the Stoic principles we've explored today, smart men can navigate their relationships with wisdom, balance, and integrity. By avoiding impulsive reactions, not trying to control others' feelings, and engaging in honest communication, we cultivate deeper understanding and respect. Balancing self-care with the care of others, maintaining equanimity in our speech, and not shying away from difficult conversations are all critical for fostering healthy, enduring partnerships. Stoicism doesn't just offer a philosophical view. It provides practical strategies that can be applied to enhance our daily lives and relationships. By adhering to these timeless principles, we build stronger, more resilient bonds with those we love, ensuring that both partners feel valued, understood, and supported. Thank you for joining me in this journey through Stoic wisdom in relationships. If you found these insights valuable, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on more content like this. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. How have Stoic principles influenced your relationships? Remember, the path to wisdom is a continual journey, and each step we take in understanding and applying these principles brings us closer to a life of fulfillment and harmony. Until next time, keep seeking wisdom in all aspects of your life. Farewell, and may your relationships flourish with the guidance of Stoicism.